Okay, so we're going to do this next design. It's called a floral or flower design. And this is what it looks like, actually that middle part. This is a variation where I took the middle design, which is what we're going to create, and then I added more around it. But that's just an example. You need 5 pieces of coils cut down. At 2 inches is really enough. This is even less than that. And then you also need a slab of 2 different colors. And the slabs can be made on the pasta maker. And I will show you how to do that later here. What you want to do first is to start with a slab and put them on top of each other, and you can kind of use a jar or something like this, a roller, and you can kind of flatten it a little bit because it's nice when they're a little bit thinner. And what we're going to do is take it and make a swirl. And you do that by starting it slowly this way and then rolling it. So it's going to kind of look like this, but I have to roll it down now. So I'm going to slowly roll it. I am going to cut the ends straight here so you can kind of see it. If you use the pasta maker, it'll be a nice thinner swirl than what I have because I did mine by hand. I'm going to roll it out thinner though, and that helps make it look smaller. So that it will look like that. Okay, that's the middle of the flower. And I'm going to cut it down to about one of the size of these. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. Then I'm going to take and make my petals. And my petal is going to have this on the inside and this on the outside. So before I can put them together, I have to take this and kind of flatten it halfway, like that. Okay? Then I'm going to take the red one or the orange one, and I'm going to take it and kind of rock it back and forth so that it cradles kind of the orange like that, and it creates like a petal. I'm going to cut it so that it looks the way it should. Okay, kind of like that. So you want it to look like that. And we'll make 5 of those. Then you're also going to take another piece of the whites, and I'm going to make a triangle, and that's the filler part. It's the part that kind of comes right in between here. So what you want to do is put it and then pinch it at the top and kind of push down so that you're making a triangle. It starts as a circle, and then you make it into a triangle. You can kind of see how that's starting. This is really soft. So we have a triangle. Okay, go ahead and turn it off. I'm going to... Okay, so again we made a swirl from 2 slabs, putting them together and rolling it. And we made the petals, and I want to show you that again. You have a coil that you kind of flatten, and then you're going to put another coil on top of it. You want to trim off the excess here, because when I flattened it, it got a little longer. And then kind of roll it and rock it so that you get your petal. Okay, and then you wanted to make 5 of the triangles, and again I'm going to show you. You just kind of take the coil and then you're going to pinch it to create a triangular shape. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take the middle and we're going to place the petals equally around. Kind of like that, and we want to make sure they're straight. Alright. Then I'm going to take each one of the triangles and I'm going to put those in between, and I want to make sure, well, I'm afraid this is going to be too big. Okay, so I just stopped and I made that middle a little fatter so that I had a little bit more circumference to go around. because I need to be able to fit in all 5 of these in between the petals. And again, I want to make sure I'm doing this evenly and it's coming through all the way to the bottom. That's the bottom part. Okay. And mine's kind of going to be a little squished. It's not going to be the perfect design. I think it'll be okay. I'm going to cut off, I did have extra of the white. So I'm going to come on the bottom and even it out. Okay, and it got a little messed up, but that's okay. That'll work itself out. Okay, so I'm kind of making sure that it's all the way in. If these don't get all the way pushed in, then you have air holes in the middle and it kind of falls apart on you. So now I'm going to roll it, kind of stopping to make sure everything is together. I'm going to trim this side too because I can see the whites are coming on over. And it looks really messy right now because the white is so soft. So what I probably would do is roll it down a little bit and then wait until tomorrow to cut it into smaller pieces, because then it will be a little harder. Or you can also sometimes put it in the refrigerator for a little bit. So I'm going to try and use a little bit bigger item to cut it too. Yeah, you really can't see the design. I'll put it in the fridge for a little bit and then I'll show it to you again when we can cut it and have a nice cut so you can see the design better. Alright,